to
Yeah, he's in Idaho.
call to order, roll call, let the record reflect that all are present except for Shawna Mathis and Nate Treadaway. Approval of the agenda. Have everybody had a chance to look at the agenda? Ask for a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, no. Agenda is approved. Everybody had a chance to look over the minutes from the previous meeting?
Yes.
Any deletions, additions?
No.
Okay, accept a motion to approve.
Move we approve.
In a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Minutes are approved. Report from Mr. Code Officer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. There were 7 total items submitted for our deadline for the July Planning Commission meeting, so there'll be obviously more than we've been accustomed to seeing here lately, so that one will probably be a lengthy meeting. I hope all the Planning Commission members can be present and we have a quorum. One of those items was pretty detailed and complex, and I'm going to be sharing a Dropbox with you guys Thursday that has the pattern book for this rezone request, because it's 200 pages. So there's a lot to digest. And I'm going to be sharing that with you guys Thursday, just to give you an advance read on that, because instead of our normal procedure where we would send you the packet basically the Friday before a meeting, and usually that gives you a couple days to digest it. In this case, it'll be 4 weeks approximately before our next meeting, and you'll have a chance to look at it, and if you need to, ask me any questions in the meantime. We'll probably send the packet out that week, though, with the reports. Probably, our goal is to get them a little bit earlier to you. The report shouldn't be much bigger, but it's just the details in that request are very large, and I want to give you guys enough time to be able to review it and digest it and whatnot. But there are a lot of items next month, COAs and CUPs and rezones, so the whole card.
Okay.
Yep, so please be present, no vacations if you can help it.
Yeah, I hope it could encourage everybody to be present for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be great.
I think there'll be a presence from the public here at that meeting too, so, once the signs go up and advertisements go out. So there'll be people here. I don't know what the temperature of the crowd will be, but there'll be a lot of people here probably.
Might not be a bad idea to send something out to encourage every member to look at their agenda and be present for the next meeting.
Absolutely. We'll do that. All right.
Okay, thank you. Old business, is there any old business to come before?
Nothing to know of.
Under new business, we have a request for a conditional use permit at 700 Breedlove Drive for a music studio. Mr. code officer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I wish there were 7 of these next month, but this is a conditional use permit, though. At 700 Breedlove Drive, there's an existing office building there. It's got 4 office units in it now. The building was renovated, I believe, in the past year and a half or so. Is that right? For the office units, there was a conditional use permit request on this several years ago, if y'all may recall. But this one is a little different for a music studio. It's going to go in one of these office spaces inside of it, and they are proposing to have inside one of those office spaces 4 classrooms for music instruction. Music studios are a conditional use in the P zone, and I guess that's for probably to address other situations in the city where it may make more sense to have that, reviewed by city council and approved by them. In this case, it seems kind of straightforward because it seems like a customary use that would be inside something that's a professional district, inside an office building. And there are the hours of operation details there. I'm not going to read each one of those, but obviously Monday through Sunday, there'll be some form of lessons provided, and then limited on certain things like drums. The biggest thing from this was that the office space itself was going to be insulated with extra insulation to reduce sound escaping from the building itself. But that's pretty straightforward. The recommendation is approval as submitted without conditions. That's all I have.
Is there someone present to speak for this request? Okay. Just
And I'm here to speak for approval of the request. The current studio is in the old City Hall, so it's just moving to a new location with an additional classroom at the new place. And it's just music instruction with the younger kids. Like you said, very straightforward. I just wanted to know if you had any questions that I could take back to the owners or answer myself. But I'm speaking in favor of it.
It sounds like it's, good measures are taken, but it does back up to a residential neighborhood. But there will be insulation according to this?
There was extra insulation, yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's throughout the section that is designated for the 4 classrooms. That is the extra insulation. And having listened to them at Old City Hall, it's not very loud anyway, but taking no chances, she wants to insulate. And so the builder has already, as they renovate, she's already paid for the installation. I think it's already gone in, but I can't be 100% sure on that. But I know it is being installed.
Are you moving because you gained that many students and need a larger area?
No, she's moving because Old City Hall is being renovated and her lease was terminated. So in the process of moving, the opportunity came up with this building to have an additional classroom. So she went for 4 instead of 3.
so there's 4 classrooms.
4 classrooms.
Is there different instructors to lease spaces for these 4 classrooms?
Yes, so there would be an instructor, for example, that teaches cello lessons. There is guitar, piano, voice. So each instructor has their own room, and the students come in and take their lessons are 30-minute increments. They can do an hour if they want to, but I think the majority of them are 30 minutes. And normally the parents wait on their student, and there is a little waiting area for them to sit. 30 minutes isn't really long enough at this location to go do anything, so they wait.
Any other questions? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This time I'd have to ask if there was anybody present to speak in opposition to this request. Seeing none, we will open it up for a motion.
I move we approve.
Motion to approve and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Motion, the request is approved. You're welcome. Thank you. And there being nothing else, I'll accept a motion to adjourn. And a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
No opposition. Thank you.
And don't forget you'll be at the council meeting in July. Okay, I just want to make sure that, because the last meeting we had
We've done it
someone that was
5
here and
minutes.
they didn't come to the council meeting. It wasn't a big deal, but.
July's not gonna be that way.
No, it's gonna be a long meeting.
But I'm not looking forward.